All through his school days, everyone made fun of Boris Borison's DNA. They would take a swab, dissect his genome, and then pinpoint and laugh at his weakness for dairy products and his procrastination, and most of all his forgetfulness. And so, when he left, he resolved to become a geneticist to see what could be done to help his condition. After qualifying, he moved in with a girl called Tallulah, and in the evenings would work on a cure in the kitchen. This was a mistake. And when they shacked up together, Tallulah asked Boris to change just one strand of his behaviour. She hated anyone drinking from the milk carton, and would be appalled if Boris did so. He agreed, except one night he got up with a dry throat and forgot the carton rule. This was another mistake. Boris had been working on a chemical solution and needed to keep it in the fridge. However, during the night, the fumes from the solution fused with the saliva on the milk carton and its contents and created a beast, half man, half milk. It stayed in the fridge and ate and drank everything in it and would scare them away every time they opened the door. Boris and Tallulah rowed, and after a few days, when the milk fiend burst out of the fridge in a panic, shouting, I'm curdling!" and chased the couple around the flat, dripping sour globby milk over the new carpet, she decided enough was enough. She took some rennet from the sideboard and threw it at the creature, turning him into cheese and feeding him to the pet shop mice. Then she stole some of the chemical solution and left Boris and the flat for good. She met with Morton Harket out of Aha and asked him to lick some red grapes and then fused the elements to create a being half Scandinavian pop star and half red wine. Tallulah refused Boris's pleas for reconciliation. She had this new man now who was always there for her and could be stored anywhere for a good length of time, and sang 80s pop hits, and when he urinated, passed a rather fine Chianti. Not long after, Boris finally happened upon a remedy for his problem. He isolated his forgetfulness, but discovered it couldn't be removed from his DNA. Instead, he strengthened the offending section until he couldn't remember a single thing about his school days or Tallulah.